Do you have debt? How would your life be if you didn't have it? How much can you accomplish if you didn't have loan payments? How better can your life be if you don't have debt crawling around you? Hi and salam everyone, this is Shamim Sood. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. And if you're new, karibu sana. Here we talk about simple living and personal finance. Kindly take a moment to subscribe and feel at home. In this video today, we are talking about how to get out of debt. The first step in getting out of debt is to have an intention and the will to get out of it. The decision must come from yourself for you to succeed in this process. You must have your short-term goals and your long-term goals. Also, you must have your reasons why you want to get out of debt. Write them down in a paper before you get into the process. The reasons to get out of debt could be financial security, or maybe peace of mind, or at personal level, maybe you just want to get your confidence back. When you walk around, you feel more free, not having debt on your shoulder. Or maybe it could be family goals. You want better relationship with your families, or to set good example for your children to lead a debt-free life. Or maybe you want to retire early, or maybe you just want to use the extra cash to save and invest for yourself. Or you want to use your extra money to enjoy life more. Whichever reason you have, just write it down so that you always come back and look at it and remember why you're doing this. Step number 2, if you want to get out of debt, is to stop going deeper into it. Deal with what you currently have and stop accumulating more. You cannot get yourself out of a well by digging deeper into it. Don't buy what you cannot afford. If you don't have money to buy it, don't get it. Stop living beyond your means and start living below your means, so that whatever is left over, you can put it towards paying down your debt. Step number 3 on how to get out of debt is to have a strategy on how you're going to do it. Have a plan on how you're going to tackle the debt that you have. At this point, what you need to do is to list all the debt you have, from the smallest to the largest. Your personal loans, your business loans, car loans, home loans, whatever loans you have, mobile loans, any debt that you have, write it from the smallest to the largest. Now here, if you already have an emergency fund, that is great. But if you don't, then you need to set aside some cash for a rainy day, so that when something bad happens or anything happens that is out of your normal expenses, then you can just handle it without borrowing again. Now, in your plan of attack, what you need to do is to be very aggressive. You have to make more payments than what you initially agreed upon, so that the loans are cleared faster in a shorter time. There are 2 methods you can use here. First one is to start tackling the loan with the highest interest rate first. Here, you make more payments on the one with the highest interest rate while you keep paying minimum payments to the other loans that you have. Once you're done with the one with the highest one, you go to the second highest interest loan that you have. This method saves you some money that you would have been paying on the interest in the long run. The second method is where you start paying them from the smallest to the largest. Again, here, you make minimum payments on the rest of your loans while you focus your energy on clearing your smallest loans first. When you're done with the smallest loan, you take the money from that loan, you put it towards the next smallest loan that you have, and the next until you're done with all of them. Using this method of clearing the smallest debts first, I find it to be more encouraging. When you clear your debt, you get the motivation and momentum to continue to handle the rest of the debt that you have. But you choose whichever method that will work for you. The first one will save you money on interest, and the second one will give you morale and satisfaction every time you cancel a debt out of your list. So decide what is best for you and get started. Have your emergency fund set aside, have a budget for your expenses, and whatever is remaining, put it towards payments of your loans. The fourth step to do when you want to get out of debt is to increase your income. A is to cut cost. Remove unnecessary expenses from your budget, and also you can sell stuff that you don't need. B, you need to get a side hustle or side hustles that will give you extra money at the end of the month. See what you can do, something that will give you extra money so that you can put it towards your payments. Though we have to agree, not everyone has a side hustle mind. Not everyone is meant to be an entrepreneur. Some of us thrive as employees. So what do? Well, one can increase productivity at work and get a promotion, or you can work overtime, or you can simply ask for a raise. And if you cannot get all this from your company, then maybe it's time for you to consider moving to another company that will pay you higher. Don't settle for comfortability. If you think you can get something better for yourself, go for it. The fifth and the last step to get out of debt is to be patient with yourself. Go at your own pace. If you have been taking loans for a while, then it may take you some time to get out, and this process can be exhausting and may want you to give up. But understand why you are doing it and keep at it. Remember your goals. You will succeed, and once you're out, stay out. Living a life with a debt or without one is a choice one has to make for themselves. I know people normally say, how will I survive if I don't take a loan to do this? How will my business thrive if I don't take a loan to boost it up? But trust me, there are ways you can find, there are ways you can make money and live without debt. Don't take loans, they don't help you, they just pull you down. Choose better. Alright, that is it for this video. If you're still here, thank you for watching to the end, and kindly subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also like and share with your family and friends. Leave a comment down below and tell me how you tackle your own debt. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.